Stay safe. Looming cyclone Alfred's threat moves Serena Williams' ex-coach to offer support and prayers. Natural disasters are a constant, a force we cannot control. But we can control how we respond. From the hurricanes, Helene and Milton, that caused havoc in the US to the bushfires in Australia that happen almost every year, damaging a lot of forest reserves or habitats of the animals, we have seen quite a few calamities in the recent few months ago. Lately, there have been reports coming out from Australia, claiming a rare Category 2 cyclone, Alfred, is heading towards southeast Queensland and northern NSW coast. Now, the call for readiness is amplified, a call heard and shared by voices like Rennae Stubbs, urging us to take action. As per the reports published by the Bureau of Meteorology, BOM, Cyclone Alfred is currently located about 325 kilometres east of Brisbane, Australia's third largest city with a population of around 2.5 million. According to Jonathan Howe, the Bureau of Meteorology meteorologist, the location of landfall will be critical because we are expecting to see the worst of the impacts, or most significant impacts, on the southern flank of the cyclone. That does include places like Brisbane, the Gold Coast, and also the northern rivers. It's moving towards the southeast Queensland coast at around 16 km per hour. The cyclone is expected to make its landfall on Thursday or Friday at the north of Brisbane. According to the weather reports, it'll bring more than half a metre of rain and destructive winds, and there are high chances of flood as well. Not only that, Tropical Cyclone Alfred could bring winds up to 155 km/h. Several residents on the projected path of this cyclone have already been asked to act now and leave before the situation gets much worse. According to various news sources, the trains, buses, and ferry services have already started to shut down. Southeast Queensland and northern New South Wales were last hit by a cyclone in 1974, and the last time a cyclone threatened to hit Brisbane was in 1990. However, the city narrowly escaped at that time. This time, the situation looks a bit worrisome. It has also caught the attention of Serena Williams' former coach. Sending my love to everyone in the path of the Cyclone Alfred heading towards northern NSW, Brisbane and Gold Coast areas. Stay safe, everyone, she tweeted on March 5. The worry is understandable as Stubbs is a resident of Sydney, capital of the state of New South Wales. Queensland Premier, David Crisafulli, said, "This is a very rare event for southeast Queensland. It has been many decades since this part of the state experienced a cyclone." Even Australia's Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has already offered to provide whatever resources are required for the state government to carry out the rescue operations. This is not one-off from Stubbs. Although she is a Sydney resident, she also spends quite a significant amount of time in Tampa, Florida. So, last year when Hurricane Helene slammed into Florida, Stubbs was among the ones to react. After seeing massive destruction in the state, Serena Williams' former coach tweeted, "My friends, parents' cottage in Florida. Sending so much love to everyone down in my old hometowns." Even Danielle Collins had joined her that time, writing, "Praying for everyone affected by this awful storm." After that, when another Category 5 storm, Milton, hit the coast, Coco Gauff and Chris Evert came forward and offered their prayers for the Floridians. Gauff shared an Instagram story with the caption, "Please stay safe Florida." Former tennis player Evert was spotted asking all her fellow Floridians to take the warning seriously and evacuate the risk-prone areas. Even during the recent Los Angeles forest fire, the tennis world joined hands to show love and affection to those people who were affected. The former world number 1, Naomi Osaka, came up with a tweet saying, "Hope everyone in LA is staying safe." Apart from Osaka, even tennis legends like Martina Navratilova and Maria Sharapova showcased their concerns on social media. Serena Williams' husband, Alexis Ohanian, also took to social media to share a message for the people who were affected by this massive forest fire. Ohanian wrote, "Please take this seriously, stay safe, and if you're not in LA, check in on loved ones. The photos updates I'm getting are gutting." American tennis player Taylor Fritz even donated his first-round win prize money at the AO, $82,000, to the LA Relief Fund. Time and again, the tennis community has stepped forward to offer vital support during these challenging times.